Hi everyone, you guys have been requesting a face makeup routine or a summer foundation routine, so I thought I'd kind of include them in one since whenever I'm doing my foundation routine, it's to finish up the face basically. So I hope that you enjoy this and find some cool products. Alright, so some things haven't changed with my skincare routine, but some things have. I almost feel that skincare routines are more seasonal, etc. I still have my skincare routines from the past up, so you can see the transition between from where I started on YouTube to where I am now with my skincare routines. And a lot of people have questions about why do these beauty gurus have so many updated skincare routine videos, and I feel it's because we go through like a lot of products. We're constantly re-educating ourselves, learning a lot, new tips and tricks. So let's begin. LUSH. I use the LUSH Breath of Fresh Air for my facial toner. I used to use the tea tree water. I still have a bottle of this sitting here. This is more ideal for oily skin. I also don't have the breakouts or the post breakout scarring that I would get when I originally started my channel and had started working with this bottle, so I have switched to Breath of Fresh Air. Anyways, for lotion, I like the 100% Pure Mint White Tea Moisturizer. This is for normal to oily skin. I would not call my skin dry because every time I go to use something more heavier or more creamy based, that's when I tend to get the breakouts again. So I consider myself kind of on the normal. So I take a couple pumps. This is actually quite a bit of a heavy amount, but my skin's really dry right now. I'm going to take the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki. This is the F80. It's a synthetic brush. It's really dense and kind of hard to clean. But aside from that, I absolutely love the coverage it gives. It gives just the right amount of medium coverage without looking makeup. So I just get that all over the face and kind of pull it down. I don't pull my foundation that far down, but I just kind of refresh the skin with that. If you're headache prone or you get headaches from like stress, working too much, not getting enough sleep, I like to take a little bit of it and kind of swipe it underneath the eyes, and this kind of almost seems to relieve some pressure. The 100% Pure Coffee Bean Caffeine Eye Cream from 100% Pure. I'll put a link to Vegan Beauty Market and White Rabbit Beauty in the bottom bar. You can get the sample on Vegan Beauty Market, and if you want to get the full size, I go to White Rabbit Beauty. That way a proceed of what I buy goes to the charity of my choice, and they have over 3 to 4 charities on White Rabbit Beauty. So I just take a little pump of this and I get about that much. It's actually quite a bit for 2 eyes. So what I will do with it is place it pretty far underneath my eyes. If I have any extra, I'll actually put it on my nose and kind of use it as a face primer. And then I take the Too Faced, the Absolutely Flawless Flexible Coverage Concealer. It was vegan, but I know that companies are reformulating all the time. So I'll look it up and label it at its current cruelty-free status in the bottom bar. It's definitely still cruelty-free. I just don't know if it's still vegan. That one is. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Hurraw Lip Balm in Grapefruit. At this point, before I start concealing my face, this color is Perfect Nude, and it's a very yellow-based medium coverage concealer. And apply this underneath the brow to get a very clean, finished look on my brows. Just trying to make everything look like really airbrushy. I don't like to go too much underneath the eyes, especially because I do all my eye makeup first because it'll just cling. So I just do a little bit, also because I put eyeliner and a little bit of shadow under my eyes. Any pimples or breakout scarring? In the summertime, I like to use a little bit of a creamier foundation. If it's too dry, it feels really heavy and starts to sort of crumble. Just because, like for me, I live in Southern California, my skin will get very dry. Summertime, you really have to take it easy on your skin. The cream foundations here aren't smothering. The coconut oil really helps keep your skin very hydrated. So I like to do a little mixture of my own using the 100% Pure Mint White Tea Moisturizer. They also have one of those for dry skin. And a little bit of the Inglot YSM, and I like to create my own tinted moisturizer. Since I like that foundation and it works for me, it's so hard to find, you know, a tinted moisturizer, a foundation, a concealer from you know, all within the same line, or at least from brands that you really like. So since I like this cream foundation, it seems to be what really works for me. I just like to water it down a little bit with the 100% pure. Always use the All Natural Face Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer. If I'm doing just a face routine for the day and I just want to wear foundation, I still apply a little bit of this just to neutralize any discoloration in my eyelids. Your eyelids are so thin, so if you look a little sleepy or you see some redness, that's obviously going to be very apparent. Alright, so I like to take a little bit of blush as part of my facial routine or my skincare routine. If I'm doing a no makeup look, I always also take a blush, so I'm just kind of including it in my skincare routine. Cream blushes are a lifesaver in the summertime. Your skin could barely take dryness, powder, even mine, and I used to be so oily. So I'm taking the Apple Cheeks Sheer Tint. And if you're lighter than me, this color is going to be more apparent. Tarte Maracuja Blush and Glow. I like to do a highlighter as well for my basic skincare routine, no makeup look, or whatever you want to call it. Basically what I do every day, but without eye makeup. So I am going to take this. This color is Candlelight. I think it's gorgeous on yellow skin tones. Two brushes are kind of my go-to kind of powder or stippling brush. I really like the Eco Tools one by Alicia Silverstone and the e.l.f. stipple brush. Both are synthetic and uber inexpensive. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the Eco Tools just because I'm going to take that one today. It just feels right. And I'm buffing on my setting powder, which is the Pumpkin&Poppy Cosmetics oil absorbing mineral veil, and this is one of the few mineral veils I really like. There is one bronzer I will recommend that looks great on a variety of skin tones, whether you're cool, you're warm, anything like that. In the summertime, I like my bronzing powders to be a little bit more shimmery or satin. Reason being because they're a little easier to blend out, and when you are dealing with skin that's a little harder to work with, like summertime skin, I think this super works. And it's the Tarte Moisturizing Bronzer. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It's just really, really pretty. She makes some really good bronzers. I know Cave of Wonders is selling like hotcakes for both really pale and really dark ladies. Really pale ladies are rocking it as bronzer, and really dark ladies are loving it for highlighting. So I will put a link to her art fire in the bottom bar. She did make my sister's perfume, which was really sweet of her for her wedding. Just took Pumpkin&Poppy Cosmetics lip gloss in pink and lilac because I'm really digging it this summer. So yeah, just keep it very light and very fresh, and this is basically what I like for face makeup. So I really hope that you enjoyed this, and this is pretty much what I do every single day for face makeup. Well, I like it. It's fun. It's got a lot more movement to it. You've seen me with extremely short pixied hair for a while now. I've been growing it out the last 4 or more months just for something different. It was a super really tight pixie hair, and then it was an extremely tight pixie in the back as well, completely cut through the back. I did not have all this hair right here. All this right here was all taken off. All I had was this and some bangs. So I've actually, all the bangs were kind of almost all grown out. And this used to be a little bit longer, if you recall, but it was all damaged. So they cut it off. Every inch of hair I have right here right now is really glossy and healthy, so I'm super happy about that. I'm going to be doing avocado and olive oil treatments on my hair to keep it like this, so it'll keep growing long and healthy. The only highlighted pieces are the short layered pieces. I love the highlighting because you can kind of just play with it at your own discretion. For a more conservative time, you can push the hair over and just have the dark. So this is sort of like a hidden highlight, kind of fun. You we put the bangs up in a pompadour, you see more of the highlighting. Also really cool if it starts to grow out, you can just go and hide it. So if it starts to grow out, you can just push little pieces over and have a blast with it. It's really all grown out of the pixie phase, which I'm kind of happy about. I wore that for almost like a year. My hairstylist kept making it shorter and shorter, which I loved at the time, but I'm over it. So all the shortness that was in the back is completely off. You see it's a lot long. It's basically a really short bob right now. It is all grown out and it's all long again and fully flowing into the longer piece of my hair right here. The bangs I cut a little shorter because they were getting really long and unruly. So they're about here just for some movement for the hair, and so I can kind of blow dry them up and pin them back and make it look all cute and layered and fun. Short, still kind of growing that out. So hopefully that gets even real soon. And I'll show you some pictures of my new cut in the back in case the full 180 little swoop I did just now didn't really work. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the no makeup pics at the end of this video. I had just got back from the salon. But the good news is you'll be able to see the cut and color all fresh and pretty. Thanks for watching.